Well, 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 look at that. I've been on 5 days training at the coast, and I used my knife. This is 01 tool steel. I've never dipped it in the salt water or anything like that, but look how bad it gets just after some few days. So it's time for cleaning, and hopefully I'll get it back to its beautiful state it was. As said, and I have not dipped it in the salt water. I use it to pry off some shells and stuff like that, but other than that, just using to collect and prepare firewood, stuff like that. So, well, pretty bad. Yesterday evening I drenched it with this WD-40 type spray, like this, to try to get some surface rust off, but it didn't help much. I can see that. You can see this. It's not very good right now. And while I was preparing firewood, and it was raining like crazy, so I had to be under this kind of tarp to make shavings, and I accidentally bumped into a rock. You see this big, nasty it's bad. It's really bad, actually. I'll try with this Scotch pad to remove the rust. I'm not sure if it's the best option, but we'll try. Yeah, works well, seems. I could have had some rags with me, with some WD-40 or other lubricants with me to protect it during that time, but I was using this knife for everything, preparing firewood, making tools out of the bush, and collecting food and preparing food. So I didn't want any chemicals on the knife, for that matter. This is an early jacklore, so the logo was etched in, and no, it's not, it's barely visible anymore. That's a little shame, but that's how it is. It's a user knife. So I bought it to use it, and that's what I've done. I was really angry at myself when I'm damaging this edge. You see it very good now. There. Yeah, it's a big chunk. Not good. Not good at all. Well, I removed all the rust with the Scotch pad. And now I need to sharpen it again and try to get rid of this notch. Ooh, I think I have to pull it a little bit first. Still some burrs on one side. Okay. I had to change from the 1000 grit I had on to a 600 grit, because the 1000 grit will take for ages, and it was a little bit worn out. For now, this is the best method I have found to make my knives good and sharp. Of course, when you're trying to carve rocks with your knife, that's not good, but shit happens. Well, I started out with some 1000 grit, old one, and quickly I discovered I had to go down to 600, which is usually the lowest grit I'm choosing for knives. If it's extremely bad, you can go even lower, or if you are changing the grind. Well, the knife is pretty good now. I haven't done the 1000 grit yet, but I'm struggling with this. Can you see that? No, maybe not. Well, you can see this terrible piece there, and I don't know what to do to get rid of it. I have to grind down the whole edge almost 1 millimeter to remove that spot. Man, it's a shame. It's my favorite knife. I can work with this for hours without getting troubles in my hands. This is really good, and now I just fucked it up. Well, it's still a good knife, and I'll still be using it. Within time, if I don't make new notches, this will eventually disappear when regrinding the knife. Well, Sandy, I'm really sorry. It was not my intention to do this with one of your knives. Sorry, man. It's a shame. Well, I'll do some 1000 grit, and then we'll do some polishing. Well, almost back to how it was. Almost. The edge I'm not able to fix, I think. But the rust is gone, and the knife is sharp and ready for use again. And now I'll throw in some pictures from the event that made this knife that rusty and made this trouble. So enjoy, and see you later.